Is this where I'm supposed to be?
Yes. Welcome to the Survey of Religion and Philosophy. I am your teacher, Jackie Holloway.
You don't look anything like Reverend Holloway.
You caught me. I am an imposter standing in for her. At least all my words are his. Will that be okay?
I guess so. As long as you give us her words.
I will do that happily. During this course we're going to explore the nature of religion and philosophy. Since Wiley is a Christian college, we will be paying especially close attention to the Christian tradition. We will consider how that tradition compares to some of the other options currently available in our world. A good place to start is by exploring the course interface. We call it GIX. Take some time to look at the page. Try the various links and see what happens. When you first log on to the course, you'll see some items over on the lower right. You likely have to scroll down to see them all. Since we don't have a textbook for this course, these sections are really important. The upper section is called Handouts. Here you'll find documents of various sorts. PowerPoints and PDFs in particular. Under Handouts you'll find bookmarks. In this section you'll find links to texts to read, audios to listen to, and videos to watch. Go ahead and try these out to make sure your browser has the appropriate add-ons. If you ever find a link that does not work, let me know and I'll fix it. By now you already have an idea what kinds of activities you'll have in this course. You will be reading. No shock there. It's hard to do any school without reading. We will be doing less reading than you might imagine, however. Well, read Plato's Apology, an account of the trial of Socrates. Plato wrote this almost 2,500 years ago. Well, also read the one of the Gospels. The Gospels are accounts of the life, death, and resurrection of Jesus. Beyond these documents, we will read several reflective essays along the way. For most of these things you read, you will be conversing with your fellow students on the discussion forum. I will ask some questions and you will ask some questions. We will argue with each other and learn how to argue. We will explore what you have been reading, watching and listening to. When it comes to learning about the Bible, I think it's important for you to know the basic content and organization of the Bible. Some of the worksheets I give you will be extraordinarily easy, a few might be difficult. But when you have completed the course you ought to understand more. When we read a gospel you will have a chance to explore that single gospel in depth and begin to see how it connects to the rest of the Bible. When we come to religion we will begin with some basic questions so basic you might think them silly. We will finish with a religion project. In this project, you will investigate a particular religion and report your findings to the class in the form of a PowerPoint. That way we will be able to learn from each other.
Will we be doing these religion projects on our own?
You may, although it would be good for you to work as a group.
Sounds good to me. Maybe my friends and I will investigate the essays.
Let us continue. In addition to reading and writing, the bulk of your time will be spent listening to podcasts and watching videos. When you listen, watch or read, take notes. We will share our notes and address pointed questions on the discussion forum. Let me warn you, many of these will be difficult. You will have to listen carefully and think deeply. You will have to be willing to have your preconceptions challenged. You might even get uncomfortable. That's okay. That's also why we will be working on these cooperatively on the discussion forum. We will be able to check each other and correct each other. When you do a job, it's important to have the right tools and to have them in good working order. In scholarship and in life in general, words are some of our most important tools. In our study of religion and philosophy, your vocabulary will be challenged. You will be learning new words in every single exercise. Since this is so important, one of your recurring assignments will be to create a glossary of the new words you learn. This exercise will help you as you study for your exams and help you build the words into your working vocabulary.
What about tests? Will there be any in this course?
Yes, indeed. Each unit will have quizzes over the material we cover. The main point of these quizzes will be to see if you've learned the major details of what we have covered. There will also be a midterm and a final exam. The midterm will cover the first half of the course, while the final will be comprehensive for the whole course.
How do we know when things are due?
If you look on the left side of the page, you will see a link called Coursework. When you click on this link, it will take you to a page that lists everything for you to do. This is how you will find what to do when. So how's that sound?
It sounds difficult and challenging, just what I expected when I came to Wiley College.
I am sure it may be both. My hope is that it's also interesting. I want our work in this course to sharpen your senses as you make your way through the world. If I am successful, you will begin to be able to see signs of the ideas we explore in this class in your life experience. When you have questions, do what Socrates would do. Ask. This is philosophy, after all. You cannot ask too many questions.
Thank you, Reverend Holloway. I plan to ask many questions.